Hello gardening friends, so I've been away for 2 weeks and I just wanted to share and show you all the changes in my garden. It's late summer now, it's the 19th of August, so we're fast approaching fall, and just to share with you everything that's happening. So I will be taking down the sunflowers in my wall here. That was just a quick little idea that I had to brighten up this artificial area here, because if I step back and show you what it was like before, so that was just a green fence under there and not very attractive, so I was trying to think of ways to make it pretty really, but some of the sunflowers have fallen out, so I don't think I secured them very well, but I'll have a go with something different and more autumn-like for the next season ahead. So let's take a look at everything that's changed. And look at this wisteria. It just really loves to send its tendrils out to find anything to latch onto. If I stand here, you can see how much it's grown, because that was tightly clipped before I went away. So, and all the loose strife here and the bright yellow flowers, that's sadly gone now, but shortly I'll be cutting all of this back, because like nature is always rewarding us, what will happen in the springtime, they will grow and we will have a lovely show again next summer. And also the crocosmia is still giving a little bit of orange flare and everything, still going strong there, but dying back sadly, so I will cut some of the brown leaves away, because I just don't like it to look that way. I still like it to look lush and pretty. And yeah, I think we've got just one little yellow flower there on the loose strife, but that did amazingly well this year. Last year I had trouble with sort of brown leaves and it just didn't look very healthy. It looked a bit sad really, but this year it's been incredibly good. So I've still got my I've put rice lights all around the arch, and that does look magnificent, nice. I will be making a video of my garden at night with the different lights, and this is where I keep the little on-off switch so I can see where it is at night on the bright orange little bucket. But let's go through the lovely grasses. Every time I come through here I get covered with the seeds, but never mind, it's a short price to pay, because it is so lush and lovely. I just love it, and everybody that comes through loves to stroke all of these grasses, and they have done very well. Another plant that you can divide, and you know, you can really save yourself a lot of money. And if I show you from the other side how they look, and in the sunlight, when we get the sun that rises from this side, it just beams through these grasses and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So I do love it, and in the wind it just sways and billows and it just looks magnificent. It's like hair, I feel. Absolutely fantastic. So we're around the back part now of this first part of my garden. The Hypericum is still doing okay, and my Italian cypresses, they need a little bit of a trim. Give them a haircut, and they do have like conker-like seeds. I don't know that I can show you one here, and I can see one further up, and if you don't take those away, it actually weighs down the branches and it becomes misshapen. So that's always a good tip, to always take those off. And the hydrangea is still going strong, still got some bright pink blooms here, but also some that are not looking so great. And definitely some trimming that needs to be done here. And crocosmia, there's still a little bit of flourish there. I'll just show you up close. And these actually I quite like. well, they're like little berries that are left. But isn't that gorgeous? It's been so bright and vivid, and it's really been amazing in the garden. If you want to check out how my garden looked a month ago, really, or 6 weeks, when everything was at its best, please check out my other videos and spot the difference, really, spot the changes, and look how gorgeous this hydrangea is now. It looks like antique colour. It just goes through every shade of cream, well, light green, there's a light green there, light pink, mid-pink, dark pink, and a really vibrant pink. Hydrangeas are marvellous plants, and the only thing is you have to wait until early spring to trim them back. So we will get the crusty, sort of unattractive, let's face it, unattractive blooms throughout the winter, but then when they're trimmed and they come back in early summer, they do give us such joy. And so another Italian cypress tree there, looking quite majestic, but again it does need trimming. And look how the honeysuckle, that's the word, it's coming through from next door. So I've got 3 different portions here that are coming through from next door, so I just point to them. So this one, this is the main one, needs really cutting back, and there is one on the end of my fence there, so that's given me joy, and it still smells absolutely delightful. Let's go in and have a closer look at that. I wish the smell could come through so that you could smell what I'm smelling. And talking about beautiful smells, look at these roses. They are a delight, aren't they? And we've still got some buds there to come, so that's very exciting to look forward to those. And the plant in the back, anybody know what this plant is? Just zoom in. But that is going to be tremendous. And I think it's got little white berries on it as well. It has had darker berries that need trimming off that have died. But yes, that's going to come through in the next few weeks. But oh dear, we've had a little bit of a catastrophe while we're away. My granddaughter's noticed this, but we should have tied up this particular tomato plant, because it's got really heavy on each side, and it's just broken it off, which is so sad, because look at all those tomatoes. That's my husband's thing at the moment. He wanted to grow the tomatoes to show the girls, who are 5. We have twin little granddaughters. They're a delight to us, and they like to come out in the garden and see the changes, but they're itching to eat that tomato, so I thought I'd better come out quickly and show you all the changes before they get to that tomato. But I've got quite a bit of work to do in the garden in tidying up, so there's a bit of deadheading to do. But the geraniums are still looking vibrant, and the bright blue lobelia looks really magnificent next to the really fuchsia pink, so that's a joy there. And you can just about see my little bells under there. They're so cute, aren't they? Yes, I think I will at some point make some fairy gardens, and I think that will add a whimsical touch to the garden. Sadly, I have tried this year, but the slugs have got to my hostas. Not so much out in my front garden, but definitely here in the back garden. And this hanging basket has been an absolute delight, still giving lots of beautiful colour, but again, deadheading needs to be done to bring it back to a little bit of late summer lovely life. And we'll just move round. Now these crocosmia I just put in a tub because I thought that my daughter might like it, and it'd be easy for me to transport and to give it to her in her new garden. but that's still flourishing really well. So pretty. And I still don't know what this is, guys. Anybody that knows what this particular plant is? I thought it was a rose, but I don't know. So if you could help me there, I would really appreciate it. So this one is a David Austin climbing rose, and it's given about, I think this is the third flourish of roses. It does look very pretty, and I've planted it around my arch, so I'm just going to step back and try not to fall over the chair, and so that you can see it. And I do normally put on the bench here a nice blue and white stripy little cushion, which really sets it all off really. So there's one rose that's planted here and the other one here, and they just grow up and over the arch. But look at how glorious that is. And my favourite new purchase this year, still going strong, Verbena borealis. This one is a nice bloom here, but I thought it would look back good at behind the bench, so that it would just grow up there and we can see it from just through the metal there. And I haven't had a chance to plant these yet, but to plant them out in the garden. I'm still deciding where to put them, and they're just in some random pots that I found, but I will at some point repot those. Look at this heuchera. Look how the leaves are changing. It's really giving autumnal vibes. I just love it. Look at that particular leaf there. Looks like they've been sprayed bronze, and I do like the flowers that come off of it. Absolutely delightful. And again, I don't know what this particular plant is. Needs a bit of attention, I'd say, but I love the variegated leaves, and that has put on a spurt of growth, and it's growing out both sides. So I will need to think about what I'm going to do with that, because it's getting quite big. It's going through and into the gazebo, so it does like to spread. Okay, so that's the view of that little courtyard area, which I'm really loving. And over the autumn I probably will bring in some autumnal plants. So I haven't grown, I think it's called Rebecca, and I do like cone flowers as well, so perhaps I'll get some of those, and maybe some annuals as well to brighten things up when sadly the garden will not really have too much colour going through to late autumn, but we can really enjoy what we can see now. Now this I'm not sure what's going to happen with this, but all of these were seeds that my granddaughters gave me, but we haven't had a flower yet, but there is a bud, so hopefully we will get some flowers. And this was an idea that I had, that I can put some whimsical little maybe mushrooms and fairies and different things just to pretty that little pot up. And the lavender that I got from a garden centre, very cheap, it was in the sale, that's really going great guns. And look at this, that just screams joy, doesn't it? I will have to trim some of them off. I think these ones have gone now. Just look at that. It's so bright and joyful. And again, the hydrangeas, just spectacular, aren't they? And I'll just show you this view of the lobelia. Amazing. Let me get in close there for you, because it is quite pretty. But probably in about 3 weeks this will go all dry and crispy, and I will have to take it all out, because come the spring, I get such an amazing show of tulips. And again, look back on, I think there's a short on my channel that has done really well. It's very popular, where I show you all of the tulips that I have in these particular troughs. And what I'll do, I'll plant some more tulips so we get more pink. I do like pink tulips, so we do need a few more of those. And I did actually plant these yellow flowers. I planted 2 in each trough, but sadly the lobelia really did take over, because they were quite big substantial plants, but they haven't really survived, or the competition of the lobelia has really sort of taken over. And I've just spotted an amazing bumblebee. Let me see if I can focus in for you. Oh wow, it really is loving that lobelia and doing its work. Okay, let's move on round. And of course another hydrangea. This is absolutely stunning, this colour. It is amazing, isn't it, the way that one plant can have all different shades of different colours. And look at this one here, it's like a peachy colour, or coral. It's almost very similar to my nails. And some more lobelia in matching tubs on the other side. Oh no, oh no, look at that. That is quite sad, isn't it? I'm really going to have to get to grips with slug control next year. But look at my mimosa. It really is growing tall and proud now. And come February, it's going to have very, very lovely pink little pom-pom flowers all over it. So I'll just stand back so that you can see. I think I'm just going to let it grow as big as it likes, really. So I think it will be spectacular. And look at this view of the Crocosmia. And the hydrangea, unfortunately, it's gone a little bit crispy in parts. And some more Italian cypress trees to give the garden structure. Oh, we've got some weeds to get rid of those. And a little mini pom-pom hydrangea here. So my lovely friend has been watering my garden, and she's been doing a lovely job, so well done to her, because I know it's been no mean feat, because it has been very hot here. And these are what I've mentioned before, that I need to come and just pull those off. Otherwise, as I say, they get big and heavy and they weigh the branches down. So parts of this hydrangea still looking beautiful, pleased to say. And now we are coming on to my husband's strawberries. I wonder if there are any here. The girls might be able to come out a bit later and spot those. Beautiful, aren't they? There are a few about. Not very big, but there's a little crop here. Oh, just 3 tiny ones there. Are there any more? It looks like there's lots to come, but whether they will grow to any size, I don't know. Oh, that's a funny shaped one. That's the problem, isn't it? Oh, there's an, oh no. Oh dear. It's not doing so good. But the blue hydrangeas are still going strong, and I do love them so much. Look at this colour of this one. That is just glorious, isn't it? And look, this looks almost like a new one that's coming through. And the pink is sort of going that antique pink as well. And here we have some more blue hydrangeas, my supermarket special at £8.99. So they're going to do us proud for many, many years. And of course, we have Huey, Louie and Dewey. The girls love those, so they enjoy coming out and saying hello to them. But that's about it for me today, and just wanted to show you some of the changes in my country cottage garden. So I'm going to enjoy just trimming and pruning and bringing the garden back to a little bit of life, and enjoying the late summer sunshine. Grass needs cutting. Look how long it's got. Yeah. So it has been very hot here in the last couple of weeks, so sadly the lawn hasn't fared very well, but that really happens every year in the UK here. So thank you very much for watching my video today. I hope that you've enjoyed discovering the changes along with me, and please take a look at my playlist, because I've got a few videos now, and I intend to make videos on a regular basis so that you can join me and see the changes and help me along with some of the names of these plants. And I will be buying new plants so that I can keep everything fresh and interesting as we go through the seasons. So I'm going to go and get the girls now, and we're going to pick this tomato. So take care, lots of love, see you in the next video from Tracy.